Greetings. In this video I want to show you how you can make a phone call using a house phone in the United States. It's fairly easy, and right now we have like a regular dial tone here that's been pretty much the popular phone the last 30 years in the United States. Before that it was like a rotary phone that you would actually turn. So I'm going to show you how to do it. It's fairly simple. This is a generic phone number, 555-867-5309. The 555 is the area code. So for example, that is the specific geography in the United States. So for example, Los Angeles, I think, is 231 area code, and that covers all of Los Angeles, for example. 867 is the exchange rather. That's the part of the area code of different areas. So for example, Los Angeles might have, I don't know, 20, 30 different exchanges in the area code. And 5309 is your unique subscriber number in that exchange, in that area code. So that's your own unique ID or your subscriber number. So the one is if you're dialing outside, and that's considered a long distance call. Average long distance call still in the United States from a home phone, if you're not using a smartphone, is anywhere from 10 to 15 cents per minute. So for example, if I'm calling from New York to Florida, I would get charged on my phone bill, I would get charged a fee per minute. Alright, and you should hear a dial tone when you pick up the phone, but you should hear a dial tone. And as you can see here, I got the phone connected with the phone line here, and that's going to the wall. And so when you pick up the phone, you should hear a dial. So if I'm calling, let's say across the street, that's considered a local call. And you know it's local because you do not have to dial 1. Back in the old days, 30 years ago, 20 years ago, you didn't have to do the area code. You can literally just dial the exchange and the subscriber, 867-5309. You would just call locally. However, now it's changed to where now you have to dial the area code even if you're calling locally. You just won't be charged a long distance fee. You know if it's local, if you can dial the number without the 1 and you can get through, then you know that it's local and you're not going to get a long distance fee. If you have to dial the 1, that means that it is long distance. So, for example, I'm using 555 as an example because that number is fake, and that's what they use in movies. They'll do 555. So if I'm doing long distance, I would do 1-555-867-5309, and it should have silence on the phone, and then all of a sudden you should hear a ringing. If I'm doing a long distance, and let's say it's in Los Angeles, I would have to do 1 first. If I'm doing an international call, let's say from outside the United States, to do that you do 011, that's universal, anywhere you type outside the United States, and then you would do the country code. So each country has its own code. So for example, I would have to do 011, and then 44, for example, if it's the UK, United Kingdom, and then the number of the person that lives in the United Kingdom. So that's fairly simple how to do it, how to use a home phone in the United States. If you have any questions, put it in the comment section. But it's pretty self-explanatory. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe.